Hi, welcome back to La Top Monkey. Today we are going to talk about 15 things you didn't know about Bitcoin. So before starting this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel to join our gang. Bitcoin is the best known cryptocurrency platform around the world. But there are some things about it you still may not know. You love Bitcoin. You adore Bitcoin. However, we're willing to bet there are things you didn't know about Bitcoin. Bitcoin isn't just a digital currency, it's an international sensation that has helped bring about a massive technological revolution. Programmers are more invested in understanding blockchain than ever before thanks to this cryptocurrency, and the benefits of it keep paying off. The world Bitcoin has created is incredible. People are now talking about Bitcoin mining alternatives, talking about how to invest in Bitcoin, and even discussing how blockchain can end world poverty. Great as it is, Bitcoin is still fairly new, so we're willing to bet that there are things you didn't know about Bitcoin. Here are some of the more obscure facts even die-hard investors don't know. Number 1. There's actually a battle going on about Bitcoin's future. You might be aware that governments don't really like crypto. That's obvious. One of the things you didn't know about Bitcoin is that there's currently a bit of a fight when it comes to Bitcoin's future standing. The original Bitcoin users, who were mostly hackers, engineers, criminals, want to keep anonymity and mostly want to avoid institutionalization. Banks and corporations, upon seeing its profitability, have started to take over. Who will win this battle? No one knows. Number 2. The first financial transaction using Bitcoin was for 2 pizzas. Ever wonder what the first Bitcoin transaction was? Believe it or not, the answer might surprise you. Many people assume that it was a drug deal or guns and money. As some of the things you didn't know about Bitcoin are, though, this answer is surprisingly wholesome. The world's first ever real-life payment using Bitcoin happened on May 22, 2010. A programmer who had invested in 10,000 Bitcoins decided to spend them all on 2 pizzas from Papa John's. The pizzas were delicious, but somehow, we're willing to bet that the programmer might be kicking himself. Had those 10,000 Bitcoins been saved, they would be worth a whopping $82 million or more today. Today, people in the crypto world call May 22nd Bitcoin Pizza Day. Number 3. The NSA knows who Satoshi Nakamoto is. The NSA was very curious to find out who the founder of Bitcoin really was, and so they discovered it on their own. Using hardcore analysis of Satoshi's writing, they were able to find the person behind cryptocurrency. However, they never made his name public. It's also assumed that the IRS has knowledge of the man or woman behind Bitcoin, but it's not confirmed. They probably want taxes on that pizza that was ordered. Number 4. Losing your private key to Bitcoin means you lose your Bitcoins, all of them. If you don't already trade Bitcoins and just like to read any of the best rated books on Bitcoin or about how blockchain can build a smarter electrical grid, this might be one of the things you didn't know about Bitcoin. Bitcoin transactions are done using a public key and a private key. Your private key is the link that allows you to keep your Bitcoin wallet private and secure. No private key means you can't access the Bitcoin stored using that address. Scary, huh? On top of that, one of the things that no one tells you about investing in cryptocurrency is, if you're not careful, it's pretty easy to get hacked out of your Bitcoin. Number 5. Bitcoin sparked a massive large-scale mining industry. You might be aware that Bitcoin mining can be profitable, and at one point you might have even considered getting some Bitcoin mining hardware too. Before you whip out your credit card, let's talk about this for a second. Yes, you can make some profit. The window of small-scale Bitcoin profitability is shrinking. To make a sizable profit, you would need to buy mining hardware in bulk and have enough storage space to ensure that your mining operation will stay cool. One of the things you didn't know about Bitcoin is that the price of mining is increasing and is rapidly approaching the point where large-scale mining companies are the only ones who can be profitable enough to be financially stable. Many mining operations are now based in Asia, with more opening up every day. If you want to make more money, you might be better off looking at Bitcoin mining alternatives. Number 6. The Bitcoin network is currently more powerful than the best supercomputers in the world. Decentralization means that we get to enjoy the computing power of a whole slew of different systems, all banded together to create something even more powerful. Currently, the Bitcoin system has power that scales over 64 exaflops. For reference, the 500 most powerful computers in the world have a combined computing power of a quarter of a single exaflop. All that combined Bitcoin mining power really makes a difference, doesn't it? Unlimited power, anyone? Number 7. Terrorists have used Bitcoin as a way to fundraise. It's no secret that one of Bitcoin's core strengths is being able to transmit large quantities of money across the globe, oftentimes untraceably, if coins are shuffled enough. This is what makes Bitcoin such a powerful piece of technology. However, like other forms of upscale tech, this can be used for both good and evil. Among things you don't know about Bitcoin is who started asking for donations in Bitcoin. In 2014, a person known only as Amriki sent out a post online that explained that ISIS was having difficulties getting fiat currency donations due to international restrictions that were being enforced by the Iranian government. As a result, Amriki advised donors to send Bitcoin. After the Paris attacks in 2016, the EU began to crack down on transactions involving Bitcoin as a way to prevent further attacks. Even so, there is still reason to believe Bitcoin occasionally ends up in the hands of terrorists. No more wondering why governments hate Bitcoin, huh? Number 8. Due to the lengthy criminal activity associated with Bitcoin, the FBI has the second large Saint Bitcoin wallet, with Satoshi Nakamoto being the one with the most coins. It's scary, but true. The FBI has been using Bitcoin as a way to snare criminals for quite some time. When the FBI worked to shut down Silk Road, and the sites like it afterwards, it confiscated all the earnings that the illegal trade network had. All the Bitcoin confiscated led to the FBI owning one of the largest sums of Bitcoin found. Number 9. Bitcoin was sent to space. A physical representation was already shot into space thanks to the Bitcoin mining company known as Genesis Mining. The Bitcoin, along with a paper wallet, was tied to a weather balloon and sent off into the sky. After it reached over 20 kilometers into the sky, they added Bitcoin onto the paper wallet. The Bitcoin wallet soared to a maximum height of 34 kilometers, which exceeded the stratosphere. And they said the price of Bitcoin was sky high. Number 10. Bitcoin uses way more electricity than you think. It's no secret that Bitcoin mining takes a lot of energy. In fact, that's why people are worried that mining is killing the environment. What you might not realize is how much each little Bitcoin transaction can require in terms of energy. A single Bitcoin transaction is so complex, a single transaction takes enough energy to power 3 homes. Number 11. Bitcoin ban although several countries around the world. Countries including Bolivia, Iceland, Bangladesh, and Ecuador have completely banned the usage of Bitcoins. There are also countries, including India, Thailand, and Iran, that have asked their residents to be careful while using cryptocurrencies but haven't completely banned it. However, they do not accept it as legal tender. Number 12. Limited number of Bitcoins. There's a limit to how many Bitcoins can exist in the market, 21 million. As of this moment, 17 million Bitcoins are already in circulation. That means almost 80% of the 21 million have already been mined. But don't worry, until 2140, we will still have Bitcoins to mine. This is because of how miners are rewarded. Miners are rewarded with 12.5 bitcoins for each block added to the blockchain, and every 4 years the reward is reduced by half. The next halving is supposed to occur in 2020 when the reward will be reduced to 6.25 bitcoins. Number 13. The power of B. The terms Bitcoin with an uppercase B and Bitcoin with a lowercase b mean two different things. The latter, Bitcoin, refers to the cryptocurrency that is used to perform the transactions. The former, Bitcoin, refers to the ledger that stores information regarding these transactions. Number 14. Faster than supercomputers. The world's fastest supercomputer, the Summit, works at 122.3 petaflops, which is a quadrillion floating-point operations per second. If you look at the entire Bitcoin network, the processing power is about 80,704,290 petaflops. But a supercomputer can do several different things, while the only thing the Bitcoin network does is add blocks to the blockchain. Number 15. Processing power. The process of mining Bitcoins is expensive. You pay a lot in money, time, and electricity. Mining Bitcoins requires servers used for that specific purpose. The faster you process the data, the faster the block can be added to the blockchain, and the faster you're rewarded with Bitcoins. Number 16. Bolivia is the first country to officially accept Bitcoin as tender. On June 9, 2021, El Salvador became the first country in the world to adopt Bitcoin as legal tender, after Congress approved President Nayib Bukel's proposal for the cryptocurrency. Bukele has touted the use of Bitcoin for its potential to help Salvadorans living abroad to send remittances back home, while saying the US dollar will also continue as legal tender. Currently, El Salvador does not have its own currency. In a statement from Bukele, he was quoted saying, "It will bring financial inclusion, investment, tourism, innovation and economic development for our country." Wow, pretty interesting, huh? One thing is for sure, cryptocurrency isn't going anywhere and will be around for a long time to come. Let us know if you have any question in comment below. If you enjoy this video, please leave a thumbs up. Also subscribe and turn on post notifications to know when we post